in the championship game here today with Playmakers against Pierce. It's in the middle court. Look at this. The whole entire gym. In the last two games, first game was in this gym, second game was in that far gym. I was able to get in the middle. So today we're going to do this angled. I'm going to have to get fancy with some zooming. And thank you, Apple, for not allowing any zooming products, remote zoom, other than an Apple Watch. I'm just going to someday break it all down. So Piers won in the last bracket, the opposite bracket from us, from Playmakers. I don't know much anything as we just got back from our little escape from the gym. We hung out at an outlet mall like all our parents should. Claire with the jump ball. Alyssa out to Jenna. She goes up to the three, and there it is. What a beautiful way to start the championship game. Playmakers trying to catch Pierce. Pierce driving in the lane, and Claire just picking her from behind. Avery to Jenna. Claire up at the top, going in. Looks like we got a 3-2, maybe. 2-1-2. Avery back out to Alyssa. Alyssa to Claire. Claire down to her block sister, who turns around. Back out to Jenna for another one. Nope, Claire gets the rebound, and there's two. Beautiful that Claire is home. Coming up from behind. They're going to give her a foul for that. Interesting. I thought she had a clean from behind. Here's up at the top with Hallie. Hallie getting her hand in on it, and Piers pushing her back. Driving into the lane, meeting Claire. Now Avery. Avery right hand side, missing the layup. If Avery could practice one thing this summer, maybe layups. Otherwise, man, she's a great player. Than 18 minutes, still the running clock. I kind of like the running clock in these tournament situations. And there's Pierce's first point, 2 points on the scoreboard. Avery inbounding with a Pierce. Full court press, mass to Avery. Avery spins to Claire. Broke that press like it was nothing. Claire trying to hit her Hallie, her block sister. And Pierce up for, nice. Avery and Hallie in there ripping the ball out of Pierce's hands. Jenna to Massey. Massey lines up on the baseline, comes up short. Claire, pass incomplete, swinging it around the top of the key. Massey trying to get into Avery. Avery takes the shot now. Pierce running into Playmakers everywhere. Claire blocking the dribble. The half-court line, knocking it out of bounds. Pierce at the top of the key, taking the shot. There's the swish by Pierce. We got 5-5 right now with 16 minutes. This is the championship game for today's tournament. I don't even remember what this tournament is called. Dang it, I'm not paying attention today. Mazzy to Avery. Long pass goes over Mazzy's head. Claire picks it off, gets out of the trap. Mazzy wide open. Boom! Mazzy with an answer. And Jenna picking the pass. I'm not sure what that call was down underneath their basket. 8-5 right now, 15:30 left in the first half. Avery, almost 5 seconds to Jenna. Jenna going in with the hook. And Hallie was there boxing out. Claire ripping the rebound out of their hands. Going straight up with it. Alexa, 15 minutes. 8-5. Claire at the free throw line. Oh, not a single spiral. Claire throwing the knuckleballs for a free throw. Hallie on the floor. So that's something I just love about this group is they're always on the floor trying to tie up the ball. In the car today, on our way back from the outlet mall, I turned back to talk to the people in the back seat, which were Alyssa, Natalie, Lindsay, and Mazzy. And I noticed Alyssa's knee. It was just the one knee, right? There must have been 10 floor burns on her knee. And so we got into the discussion about knee pads. She's a very anti-knee pad person. It slows her down. It makes her sweaty. Anyway, fast break to Avery. Boom! There's two. We are 10-5. Just under 14 minutes. Pierce driving baseline, not coming up with anything. Mazzy picking up the loose pass. And Mazzy to Jenna to Hallie for 2. 12-5. We're going to see a timeout here soon, I bet, by Peters. They should anyway, adjust to some of the stuff that they've seen. Pierce driving the lane, throwing the ball out of bounds. It should be, well, they're going to give it to Pierce. Cordelia in for Avery. Alyssa has not come out yet. Something I remember talking to her about is that she likes to not come out till later. And the fast break by Hallie Johnson. There's that timeout I was talking about. 14-5. Yeah, so anyway, I was talking to Alyssa in that little trip to the mall here just a few hours ago. She doesn't like to start, and she doesn't like it because she likes to watch, and that way when she gets out there, she can see what's going on. She knows what to expect from the game. I thought that was really wise. So we were worried. At first it looked like the girls were being late afternoon nappish, but they don't look that way on the court. Hadley, Cordelia, Jenna, Mazzy, and Hallie. at that. Just like I called it, both hands in the air. When she was playing on Saturday, they were doing like it was a 1-2-1-1 or 1-3-1. I don't remember, but Cordelia was on the top on that zone defense, and they could not pass from one side of the court to the other without her long arms blocking those passes. So if you look above the basketball backboard, that is the time left in the half. 14-5 right now. Playmakers ahead. Nancy inbounding. Long up to the Cordelia. Jenna not able to catch that. All right. Claire, Alyssa. I guess I didn't see who the other one was. Avery. Alyssa with the shot, then Claire with the rebound, and it bounces out. Pierce picking it up. Trying to get some speed on playmakers. Not happening. Everybody's back. Avery boxing out, ripping down the rebound. I tell you, Hadley under the basket. As a big guy. Love her play. Cordelia to Claire, to Hadley, and there's two for Hadley. 16-5. Just about 11 minutes. Alyssa picking up the loose ball. Going up the court fast. Claire to Hadley. Hadley from the three, and there's another three for Hadley. Picking up points like crazy. And Alyssa reaches, gets a foul. Alyssa's sitting out for a little bit. A little foul trouble. No big deal. Stick around for halftime. I got a quote that I told Alyssa I wouldn't tell the public, but I just can't tell it. There's a three for Perez. Here's River there. Avery on the left-hand side. To Jenna, into Hadley. Claire picking it up. Leading it up, I should say. 21-8. Not able to get inside the arc. Playmakers man-to-man is everywhere. There's a shot from the baseline off the front rim. Cordelia trying to lock up. 21. Is that Jenna? We're going to give that to Jenna. Yeah. Here's inbounding. The shot from the baseline again. Goes right out. Hadley with the rebound. Jenna. Jenna over in her corner. Hits her telepathic twin. Those two are just a machine. They are one being right now. Again, if you were watching the last game, I had said both those two, Jenna and Avery, got Rookie of the Year awards at Superior, which Superior is not a small school, and that is not an easy accomplishment to get. rebound, tried to get around Mazzy, driving into the lane. Hallie was there. Unfortunately, they still made two. 23-10. Jenna to Mazzy. Mazzy going into the lane, floats sideways. I can't think of another word for Mazzy in her play other than smooth, and it annoys her. There's the shot from the top of the key. Hadley with the box out, rebound and pull down. Mazzy at the wing, hits Avery, comes out to Hallie, up to Jenna. Jenna hits Avery's behind the back cut, backside cut. Hadley trying another three. Mazzy getting in on a piece of that action on the loose ball there. There's the three-point attempt by Pierce. Pierce wants threes. They want to bridge the gap right now. Jenna to Hadley. Hadley coming into the middle, dishing out to Mazzy up at top. Mazzy spinning. Power! And there's another two. I was just smacking a friend of mine who showed up, so I don't even know who that was on. Howie, I got another mic if you want to jump in on this. Oh, Jenna wrestling for the ball. There's the telepathic twins. I gotta say it publicly here. I joke on Avery's name all the time. I know her name starts with an A, I really do. But when it's like that millisecond of live streaming, commentating, I keep forgetting what her name is. And unfortunately, telepathic twins too gets me like, wait, what word did I come up with? Man, Pierce trying to come up with something on the outside. They're not getting anything. It's going to be a 5-on-5. Now is on Pierce. It's going to give it to playmakers. Into Claire, onto the backside of Claire. So Mazzy actually led that pass to Claire's open side. Cordelia to Mazzy. Mazzy trying to get it to Hallie when she could have just drove past Hallie. Used Hallie as the screen. Here's coming back. Pulling out to get control. Oh, a fake pass over Mazzy and then a drive. Pierce. Pierce all out on the arc. And they cut in like that. They try to get all the defense away from the inside so they can do things like cut. I think we dominate in this game. Claire picking out a long pass, going all the way up to the other end of the court for a quick breakaway. 29-10 with 3 minutes left. Pierce can't even get past Jenna. Jenna knows too that she's fully right-handed. Claire not boxing out, so she did lose that rebound that could have been hers. Pierce with another three-point attempt. Hallie trying to get through through the arms, and she does, dribbling all the way up to the court, and maybe attempting to go baseline. Gives it to Mazzy. Mazzy's doing something. She backs out. She goes for the three. Boom. Out the opposite side. Jenna with the hand in on the pass. Look at those playmakers all over that ball. Oh my God. The playmakers love to cause anger. I just love that tenacity. That going. Hadley in for Nancy, Cordelia, Claire. All our bigs in right now. No, sorry, we're missing half. Mazzy driving the lane all the way to the basket. Look at that. Where did she come from? I was talking to Cordelia's parents, her mom. I was talking to Amanda. Amanda's basketball coach. Not varsity, but youth program over at, or maybe, anyway, over at Hayward. We were talking about how much the game is mental. And I know that for a fact, which just means why is she so awesome today? Taking those risky drives that she can actually do. I can tell in her body language right now, she's floating on a confidence that she doesn't normally have. I don't know what that is. And if you all can teach me how to tap into that and turn it on constantly, that's great. Some players are constantly great. And Pierce picks up a loose ball. Hadley just going in there, grabbing it out of her hands. To see out a smooth move Naz. Picked by Claire. There's the dish. Out to Cordelia. There's a beautiful finish. That right there. Highlight reel material right there. Sorry, I gotta focus here. And there's the buzzer for the half. She needed it. Alright, so I was going to say, Corey, I really hope you're listening because this was just beautiful. We were sitting around at this outlet mall having smoothies. That's what they're smoothies. I'm not advertising anything, but we're sitting around having smoothies. And Alyssa was talking about how she's watching TikTok and how TikTok grossed her out because she won't eat at a certain store because she saw someone on TikTok pick out a worm. Well, I was arguing that, girl, what are the chances of somebody actually shooting live footage of someone finding a worm? So that was a setup, is what that was, Alyssa. You fell for a setup. But she said, then we got, Chad and I got talking about, well, you know, the worm is actually extra protein and you don't know the worm could actually be good for you. Maybe the worm is good for you. And Alyssa said, yes, the worm could be good for me because what if it was a tapeworm? Then I could eat more. Yes, you heard it right here. Live streaming from Playmakers. Get yourself a tapeworm so you can eat more. Oh my goodness. I love hanging out with these teens. Last week, hopefully some of you got to see the pictures of this. Last week I had a truckload. Chad and Jamie Johnson let me borrow their truck. 8 girls in the truck to Cold Stone. which was only not even a mile down the road. It's a riot. Jamie Johnson, I'll say that 5 times, takes the girls oftentimes on Wednesdays to the practice in Superior. So she's got 5, Savannah and the Solon Springs 4, all the way down. They go to practice, and then they go out for something to eat. Yep. If you want spice in your life, hang out with teenagers. Speaking of teenagers, back in the day, Lindsay and I were camp directors. My good friend, this guy right here, used to work with us at that camp. The thing about camp life is those friends become friends forever. And as we switch sides, Massa Cordelia driving into the lane with a floor jump shot, bouncing off the backboard to the other side. Avery trying to get in on the jump ball. They gave him a jump ball. I'm wondering if we're going to see anything different from Piers. Last first half, they were trying desperately. They're giving Hadley a foul on that, even though we all knew it was a trail. They're doing desperate three-pointers constantly. Let's see if they do anything different. Makers in a man-to-man, and Claire's fronting her in her defense, got her to pick off that pass. Mazzy to Claire. Claire goes straight up, gets her own rebound. Another attempt, she goes up again, gets it swatted out of her face. To the line, as usual. Meeting foul. It's a first. We are at 35-10. 18 minutes on the clock. I know for the Solon group of girls, this championship is going to feel really good. We were just talking about the differences in AAUs. The coaches make a difference, players make a difference. Still, we don't think we won a single game. It's just different. Everything was different. And so being able to play with different girls, different styles of coaching, all these things. Oh, Mazzy coming in from out of bounds, catching the ball. That's a turnover. Here's trying to shoot over Cordelia. That's not going to happen. Mazzy at the wing, sets up for the shot. Didn't hit anything, I don't think. Here's taking a shot from the top, banks off the back. Make 35-15. Mazzy to Hadley. Hadley cutting straight to the basket. It's a great pass by Mazzy. It's kind of a nice lead again. Passes are not as easy as you would think. You gotta throw it hard. You gotta throw it to the right spot. You gotta either lead your moving target. Things like a post player who's is rare from where you can see how they actually work. Claire wrestling on the ground with two peers. Here's Cutter in the back, actually getting in front of her. Cutting from behind, it looks like the screen. Driving into the lane. Claire gets in there. They're going to give. I believe that foul was on Claire. So, if you are following on the YouTube channel SS Eagles and you love seeing anything Solon Springs Eagles related, well, I shouldn't say anything because really I'm trying to find more people to stream on this channel, like other parents and stuff, and we're getting there because this channel is only about a month old, maybe 2 months old. Allie saves the ball, but gets into Pierce. Pierce turning around for fast break. Going right to the basket. Allie pulls down the rebound to Claire. Claire to Jim. So what I was saying is what you can do is in your subscribe. Oh, Jenna hits Avery. Avery not able to do the reverse layup. So what you can do is when you go to the YouTube channel, get subscribed. There should be a little bell icon. If you click on that bell icon, go in there and click all. You will literally get text messages, notifications whenever something goes live or something is posted. Right now, we're just using the channel for live streams just like this for parents, grandparents, friends, anybody, and in this case, probably Savannah, who's sitting at prom watching this game instead of dancing. Savannah, get out there and dance right now. But right now, we're just doing live streams. Trying to keep people in the loop. Usually messages go on the Facebook of the school pages, but this is not a school-related event. The game is not school-related. It's completely different. Pierce looked like they were going to shoot at the round basket there for a second. We got 37 to 16 right now. Playmakers are ahead. Claire is going all the way for it. And there's a shot from Pierce at the wing, bank out the backside of the backboard. Allie, all the way. There's 2 for Allie. Allie is having a great game today. That's 39-16. Pierce going right for the basket. Oh, unchallenged. He wasn't able to do anything. Listen. Oh, wide. It's Avery cutting to the basket. She turns around, drops it 2. Oh, and there we go back into the lane again, throwing the ball straight ahead in the air. I believe that's going out of bounds off of Playmakers. A full subbing situation right now. Alyssa, look at that defense. Unfortunately, they made it, but that was great the way she was playing. Naz cutting into the lane, going up for the shot, but getting hacked away. That's going to put her. I don't know if it's a shooting foul. I think they're saying before Jenna's going to inbound. Mazzy passes and then cuts. Pierce with a three-point attempt, getting their own rebound, hits their open girl at the bottom block. 41 to 20. And a timeout. Big John starting to correct a few things that are getting loose there. I think that's what probably happened in the second situation. Confuses the what they were supposed to be doing. Our first game. They were the ones with the coach who was really come on, you can swear or she can punch. Man's bringing the ball up the court. Cordelia screen. Nancy getting around it, looking for the other shot. To Hadley. Hits Jenna. Ball gets loose. Cordelia on the ground. Oh, there was no whistle. Oh, no press. Okay. We are ahead by 20. There's no press. Jenna with the screen, Massey going in, hits Cordelia. Cordelia, oops, Massey hits Claire, then cuts. Claire going into the paint. Jenna back up. Cordelia driving into the paint, there's a Claire jump. Throwing rebound back up. Jenna takes a shot, Massey with the loose ball. It's Jenna. Jenna spinning one way, then the next, going up for the shot. Cordelia with the rebound. How many chances do we get? Mazzy with the three. Comes up short. Hits the back of the rim. Pierce putting us out of our misery by picking up the rebound and taking off. Shot at the wing. Alyssa's under there to get the rebound. They're going to call her out of bounds. Pierce will have the ball underneath their basket. Going for the basket, and Alyssa's defense was in straight off. That was beautiful. That's it, Avery. That's with the screen for Avery, and then posting up. They're coming in backwards. Nancy driving baseline. Throws the floor. Isn't able to do it. We got 41 to 20 right now. Pierce trying to hit their cutter. Claire with the front defense. Nancy's out and Allie in. Pierce. Only they'd make a few. Here's falling on the ground. What are they going to give it to? Probably Hallie for existing. Hallie is queen of receiving the weakest fouls. Player to Cordelia. Cordelia gets it from behind. Ooh, back. Behind the back dribble around Cordelia. Left Cordelia in the dust, but a shot over Hallie. Claire. Ava bringing the ball up. Claire hits her block system. Shot from the baseline. It's kind of getting wild and crazy. Lisa with the breakaway. Pushing under there for that. Got a timeout. 5:30 on the clock. It is 41-20. In the championship game here at this tournament today. All three courts, the teams in the 50 lead. And in the court you see in the background is for 5th and 6th place. Weekend we came out 4th place, I believe. It was interesting. We played really good the first day. Just kind of like melancholy, flat, tired. Second. Although I gotta say, Avery, see, I choked on her name. Avery had a phenomenal game on Sunday. Avery came to play. Cordelia doing a great job on defense. Melissa getting posted up on the ball. Cutting in, posting on. Really getting her hand in on oftentimes when they pass around the horn, they pass around the horn from one side to the other really quick. And then if they think about this, then pass it back on the horn. The posts down low are supposed to use that back and forth to their advantage to get in a better position. Shot goes from the baseline. Here's from the top of the key, bouncing right back out. I don't know. I think they've only made one. Mazzy taking the three. Up at the top of the key for Pierce. Man, this is just like a 3-point drought right now. Okay, so what was I talking about? I don't know. I don't remember what I was talking about. Probably for your benefit.
I'll be right back, Mom.
Hadley going in for the one-handed layup. Did you see that? She didn't even use that other hand to help pick up the ball or even protect it. She kind of went with the Michael Jordan dunk look. Maz passing to nobody on the other side of the court. She threw it and then immediately shook her hand. against Mazzy, but player dropped down. It's beautiful defense when you're watching your own girl. You're watching. There's three things when you're on defense you need to know where they are. One, the basket. One, your player, and the other is the ball. One of those doesn't move, so that one's pretty easy. But to be able to watch your player and know when a ball is coming by, so you can drop down help. But you got to realize when you do that, you leave your player open. Good. 2 minutes left. 43 to 20. Here's trying to hit the cutter by throwing to a 7 version of that person. And Mazzy with a baseline. Beautiful. Oh, she's my favorite. Jenna gets her hand in on it. Oh, look. Hallie's passing Mazzy. Mazzy didn't catch it. And Hallie gave her the stink eye. I can feel it from here. Mazzy from the far wing, another 3-point attempt. They've told her over and over again, for every 3 you shoot, you typically make 1. But some days are hot. And poor Pierce trying to do the same thing. We got a timeout. John called a timeout, mostly just to get Cordelia in. Clock is still running. They don't give a hoot. 45 to 20. Cordelia up at the top. 40 seconds left. Avery trying to hit Hallie. They doubled down on Hallie. Oh, beautiful move by Hadley. Cordelia at the top. We got 15 seconds. Maz hits Avery with a good lead that projected her right to the basket. 6-5, 4, 2, and 1. And there is our buzzer. Playmakers come out in the championship win. Thank you all so much for watching. Softball this week is Monday, and also track is on Monday. That's the next Solon Springs events and Northwood events. Otherwise, I don't think there is a tournament next week for AAU. I think it is the following week. We only have 3 more tournaments, and then, if you're a basketball lover, it's Summer League. So, great job by Playmakers, rushing it today. Off we go for the long drive. Thank you all for watching and supporting. See you at the court.